Welcome to our deep dive into the shifting landscape of US dominance in international trade. Once a mighty force, the United States now faces a complex web of challenges. Today, we explore how various industries have evolved from the 1980s to the present day. From the Silicon Valleys of California to the sprawling factories of Asia, we'll uncover the stories behind the numbers. Join us as we uncover the factors contributing to the US trade deficit and the rise of global competitors. This is a story of innovation, competition, and the relentless pursuit of economic advantage. It is a story that affects us all. Let's begin. Once, the United States reigned supreme in the realm of electronics. Names like IBM, Texas Instruments, and Motorola echoed across the globe, symbols of American ingenuity. But the landscape has shifted dramatically. The hum of innovation now resonates from the East, where vast manufacturing hubs churn out the devices that power our modern lives. Companies like Apple, though American in design, rely heavily on Asian manufacturing, particularly in China with partners like Foxconn. This intricate web of interdependence has reshaped the global electronics landscape. The shift began subtly, a gradual migration of manufacturing to regions with lower labor costs. This seemingly small change triggered a cascade of consequences, altering the balance of power in the global tech arena. American companies, seeking to maximize profits, found themselves increasingly reliant on overseas production. The Bureau of Economic Analysis paints a stark picture, a growing trade deficit in electronics, reflecting the increasing reliance on imports. The story of electronics is a microcosm of the larger narrative of global trade. It's a tale of adaptation, competition, and the constant pursuit of efficiency. It's a story that continues to unfold, shaping the future of technology and the global economy. The journey has just begun. The American automobile industry, once a symbol of national pride and economic might, has undergone a profound transformation. Names like GM, Ford, and Chrysler, once synonymous with American manufacturing, now face fierce competition from global players. The open road, once dominated by American steel, now sees a diverse array of vehicles from Toyota, Honda, and Volkswagen, many manufactured outside US borders. This shift reflects a complex interplay of factors, from globalization to changing consumer preferences. The once bustling factories of Detroit now face the challenge of adapting to a new global reality. Competition from overseas manufacturers, with their often lower labor costs and efficient production methods, has forced American automakers to re-evaluate their strategies. The rise of foreign automakers in the US market is a testament to the power of globalization. It's a story of changing consumer tastes, innovative design, and the relentless pursuit of market share. The American automotive industry, however, is not simply fading away. It's adapting, innovating, and striving to reclaim its position on the global stage. The road ahead is challenging, but the spirit of American ingenuity remains strong. The story of the automotive industry is a powerful illustration of the dynamic nature of global trade. And as we continue our exploration of global trade, we'll see how this theme of adaptation plays out in other sectors. The American apparel and textile industry, once a vibrant tapestry of domestic production, has undergone a dramatic transformation. Names like Levi's and Wrangler, once symbols of American craftsmanship, now face stiff competition from imports. The clothes we wear, once largely made in America, now predominantly originate from factories in China, Vietnam, and Bangladesh. This shift reflects a complex interplay of factors, from globalization to changing consumer preferences. American firms like Nike and Under Armour, while maintaining their design and marketing operations in the US, have largely shifted their production overseas. This strategic move reflects the pressures of global competition and the pursuit of lower production costs. The decline of domestic textile production has had a significant impact on American communities that once relied on these industries. However, even amidst these challenges, there are signs of resilience. Some American companies are exploring new strategies, focusing on niche markets and embracing sustainable practices. The future of the American apparel and textile industry remains uncertain, but it's a story that continues to unfold. Chapter 4. The Pills Passage Pharmaceuticals in a Globalized World. The pharmaceutical industry is crucial to human health and well-being, presenting a complex picture in global trade. US giants like Pfizer and Merck dominate globally, yet face a growing trade deficit. Despite dominance, the US sees increasing pharmaceutical imports from India and China. This dynamic reflects the intricacies of pharmaceutical development, production and distribution. Generic drug manufacturers in India and China significantly impact US imports. Generics offer lower-cost alternatives, driving competition and affecting trade balance. The US remains a global leader in pharmaceutical innovation, developing groundbreaking treatments. Balancing innovation with affordability and access remains a challenge. The story of pharmaceuticals in a globalized world is one of constant evolution. Chapter 5. Heavy lifting machinery and industrial equipment in the global arena. The United States remains a powerhouse in the machinery and industrial equipment sector, with companies like Caterpillar and John Deere symbolizing American manufacturing prowess. However, even this traditionally strong sector faces increasing competition from global rivals. While American companies continue to export their heavy machinery and equipment around the world, the US also faces rising imports from countries like Germany, Japan and China. This dynamic reflects the increasing globalization of manufacturing and the intensifying competition in the industrial sector. The machinery and industrial equipment sector is closely tied to the health of the global economy. Fluctuations in global demand for infrastructure projects, construction and manufacturing directly impact the performance of this sector. The rise of China as a global manufacturing powerhouse has significantly impacted the machinery and industrial equipment landscape. Chinese manufacturers have become increasingly competitive, offering a wide range of products at competitive prices. American companies in this sector continue to innovate, developing advanced technologies and sophisticated equipment to maintain their competitive edge. The future of this sector hinges on the ability to adapt to changing global market conditions and maintain a focus on innovation. The story of machinery and industrial equipment in the global arena is one of constant adaptation, driven by technological advancements, shifting global demand, and the relentless pursuit of efficiency. Chapter 6. Fueling the Future. Oil and gas in a changing world. The oil and gas sector, a cornerstone of the global economy, is evolving in international trade. The US has shifted from heavy reliance on imported oil due to the shale revolution. Increased domestic production has reduced US reliance on OPEC nations. This shift has reshaped the global energy landscape. Despite this, the US faces a trade deficit in refined petroleum products. The future of oil and gas is intertwined with the transition to cleaner energy. The story of oil and gas in a changing world is one of transformation. Chapter 7. Consuming the World. The global flow of consumer goods. The consumer goods sector, from furniture to electronics, shows globalization's impact on our lives. The US now relies heavily on imports. Imports from China and Mexico have transformed retail. Retailers like Walmart depend on these imports. Global supply chains source products worldwide, maximizing efficiency. This increases the flow of goods across borders. The sector is sensitive to consumer preferences and trade policies. Fluctuations impact demand and trade flow. Reliance on imports raises concerns about US manufacturing jobs. The debate over globalization's benefits and drawbacks continues. The story of consumer goods is one of interconnectedness, driven by demand, global supply chains, and affordability. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the changing landscape of US international trade. We've explored the complex interplay of factors that have reshaped the global economy, from the rise of new economic powers to the evolution of key industries. The story of US trade is far from over. It's a story that continues to unfold, shaped by the forces of innovation, competition, and the ever-changing demands of the global marketplace. Stay tuned for more in-depth analyses on global economic trends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content.